Over the last year or so, I've become very acquainted with the credit card rewards game. So much so that I've opened nearly 20 different credit cards across personal and business products, and in the process have accrued a few million credit card points. But throughout my journey in the credit card rewards game, I've realized there are two main limiting factors to the amount of value you can really extract from these banks and financial institutions, because in my opinion, at the end of the day, that's what we're all really here to do. We're here to take our existing spend or existing dollars and apply them in areas in which we can get outsized return on value, like achieving welcome offers on credit cards or opening up other financial products through banks. But the first of those main limiting factors has to be your organic spend. Now, it would be amazing if every one of us could go out and spend $1 million per year on credit cards. We would achieve the highest airline and hotel status. We would have more points than we would even know what to do with. But unfortunately, that's not the reality for 99.9% of us. And so instead, we're left putting our day-to-day organic spend on our credit cards like groceries, gas, or dining in order to maximize that spend for value. And I would argue with the average person in this game, you realistically could achieve anywhere from 2 to 4 welcome offers per year with your organic spend. But even if you're someone who could achieve more welcome offers than that per year, that brings me to my second limiting factor, which is you can only reasonably open a certain number of accounts per year. Now, assuming you are reasonably using these credit card products, you're paying off your statements in full each and every single month, and are not utilizing like 100% of your credit limit each and every month, then realistically, using credit cards should help increase your credit score over time. But if you sign up for too many credit card products and you have too many hard pulls on your account, then that could long-term negatively impact your applications in the future of different financial products like auto loans and home mortgages. And so because those constraints are rather strict, we have to kind of play within the bounds of them and make the most of the rewards game. But what if I told you there was another way to achieve similar sized welcome offers and sign-on bonuses for financial products, but they had no impact to your credit score and you didn't have to spend any money? Well, if that sounds too good to be true, I don't blame you at all, because personally, for me, it sounded too good to be true as well. But what I just basically described is better known as bank bonus hunting, where to give a very oversimplified explanation that is skipping over a lot of nuances, you basically open up a new checking or savings account with a financial institution that currently is running a promotional offer for you doing so. These promotional offers 9 times out of 10 will require you to deposit or direct deposit a certain amount of funds in a certain amount of time. For example, we can just say deposit $1,000 in 30 days. And if you complete these requirements, then the financial institution will give you a cash bonus, usually anywhere from $100 to $500, depending on the size of deposits you're doing. And then once you've received that bonus, you take the initial funds you deposited plus the bonus, withdraw them out from the account, and you typically close the account. And then you've just successfully extracted a few $100 from a bank or financial institution without having to spend any of your money. Now, again, that is the very oversimplified gist of what bank bonus hunting is. And personally, I don't think at the moment I can do justice to all the nuances that go into this side hobby and this side hustle. But someone that I think can do a great job is RJ Finance, which is the creator that initially introduced me to bank bonus hunting in the first place. I'll go ahead and leave their bank bonus channel linked down below in the description, where if you go ahead and visit it, you can become very well versed and knowledgeable on all things bank bonuses, checking, savings, any bank product. You'll become a master within no time. And so after becoming aware of this side hustle over the last few months, watching some videos, researching some articles, I actually decided last week to give it a go for my first ever time. And I actually went ahead and took advantage of this bank bonus offer right here with Sofi and Rakuten. The reason I took advantage of this offer in particular is because it was stacked, meaning I could receive not only the traditional welcome bonus from Sofi, but I could also stack that with a Rakuten offer, earning MR points on top of the cash back from Sofi. And the crazy thing is, last week when I took advantage of this offer, Rakuten was offering $350 cash back if you were a new Sofi checking and savings customer and you opened the account through the Rakuten app and then went ahead to direct deposit $500 with the account. Since then, the bonus has been lowered to $250, but just a few days ago, it was down to $125, so it seems to be fluctuating wildly at the moment. But if you're familiar with the Rakuten service at all, then you'll know that you can, instead of getting cash back, opt to get Amex membership reward points. And so that's how my account at the moment is set up, to get Amex MR rather than cash back. And so this offer for me read 35,000 Amex MR points once I deposited $500 into a new Sofi checking and savings account, and if I deposited $5,000 or more into the same Sofi checking and savings account, then Sofi themselves would issue me a $300 bonus after a 30-day promotional period. And to show you how easy this whole process was, I actually recorded the opening of the account and the funding of the account on my phone. And so I'll go ahead and show you guys how easy that was. Now, I'm not typically the type of person to record the application process for financial products like credit cards or checking accounts like this instance, but I thought since there's such an interesting offer, stacking an elevated Rakuten offer with that of just the standard offer with the bank in question, I thought it'd be a really fun application process and also maybe an enlightening one for not only myself, but maybe you out there if you're wondering if bank bonus hunting is something worth getting into. Now, the bank bonus in question is going to be with SoFi. You can already see I previously viewed it, but if I just type in SoFi, I believe previously that's all I did. And as you can see, the first thing that pops up is SoFi banking $350 online, and it used to be $125, which is still really good when you consider getting $125 or 12,500 Amex MR points for already getting an offer that you would have most likely done anyways. So the top coupon, as you can see, is get a high yield APY with no account fees, which is really also an amazing offer. And you'll see under these special conditions that customers must click through the Rakuten link and complete a direct deposit with a minimum initial direct deposit of $500 into a new SoFi checking and savings account within 45 days of clicking the Rakuten link to qualify. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to complete the direct deposit today. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow or sometime later this week, but I still did want to open the account today just to get things rolling. So we're going to go ahead and click on the link, and that was weird. It said it was unavailable. Maybe I click out of it and just go back and see. Maybe it's like a unique offer every time you click on the link. I already checked out this offer the other day, but it's still showing up. It's in Rakuten, and the SoFi $300 deposit bonus is still there. Now, in order to qualify for the $300 deposit bonus for the SoFi side of things, I will have to deposit $5,000 from qualifying deposits within the first, I think, 30 days of the account opening. So for the Rakuten bonus, it's from the first 45 days. I need to deposit 500, and for the SoFi bonus, if I deposit 5,000, I get $300 in the first 30 days of account ownership. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and wombo combo deposit the $5,000 within 30 days. So then that way I'll be knocking out both the Rakuten bonus and the SoFi bonus in one deposit. All right, and we're just continuing on with some of the personal detail information, which of course I'm not gonna put out there on the internet. This is always a fun one. Selecting my occupation as a full-time content creator has its challenges because I never really know what to put. I usually just go artist entertainment because maybe I'm entertaining someone out there, but who knows. All right, apparently we just need to finish up with the legal terms, which is just hitting agree and continue, and we're reviewing the application, verifying the information. I hope I am who I said I am. Let's go. We have successfully set up our account, and interesting, we can go ahead and transfer instantly and use a debit card to add $500 or transfer more, which we could put up to $50,000, and that comes in a few business days. Now I'm going to go ahead and transfer using a bank account because most data points suggest that if you have a business checking account and you do an ACH transfer, that with most of these checking accounts, it will trigger as a direct deposit and count for that qualifying deposit amount that we need to get the bonus. So that's what I'm going to do just enough to get the account open today, and then tomorrow or sometime later this week do the rest of the amount. But I think in full that was maybe like 5 minutes of my time, and apart from transferring the money, I mean that'll be $300 plus 35,000 MR points for probably less than an hour of my time in total, which is a really good hourly rate if you're thinking about it like that. Now that recording took place around a week ago, and initially when I opened the account on my phone, I was only able to fund it with like $50 or so through my debit card because I wasn't able to set up my direct deposit through my business checking account at the time. And so instead I put it off, but then a few days ago I got around to finally verifying the accounts through those 2 small deposits, and then I initiated the $5,000 transfer from my checking account to my new SoFi checking and savings account. And I was absolutely shocked to wake up the next day to this email right here, where Rakuten had already realized that the deposit had hit the account, and they went ahead and credited me with my 35,000 Amex Emerald points. I personally was expecting to wait days or weeks for this to hit my account and for it to post and me be credited with these 35,000 points, because initially when I went ahead and created the account through the Rakuten app, I didn't fully fund the $500 or more that Rakuten would have needed in order for me to get those 35,000 Amex MR points. But they're currently chilling in my Rakuten account, and as far as my SoFi bonus, I still have to wait I think 3 or so weeks for that 30-day promotional period to end, and then when that ends 7 days afterwards, I should be awarded with my $300 bonus from them. And honestly guys, I cannot explain how easy this process was. I still very very highly recommend you go out and educate yourself on signing up for checking and savings account products in order to achieve the welcome offer, because while it can be a rather easy way to earn an extra few $100 per month, you can also end up paying a few $100 a year or more in monthly account fees across all of the checking and savings account products you open, because similar to credit cards, these accounts, some of them at least, have monthly or yearly fees associated with you keeping the account open. But for this SoFi account in particular, I don't think there's any monthly or yearly fees associated with it. And so once I receive my $300 bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw the entire amount to my main checking account, keep this account open, and then I guess I'm just going to be a SoFi customer. For any of you interested in checking out this promotional offer and stacking the Rakuten offer with the SoFi offer, I will leave my Rakuten referral link down below in the description. Signing up through the link does support me and the channel, but it's definitely not needed by any means necessary. And again, I'm really sorry if you're leaving today's video with more questions than answers, but honestly, I think that's a good thing, because that's how I was when I first originally discovered this. I was thinking there's no way that I just get to use the money I already have, deposit into account, take out the extra money I get, and close the account at the end of the day, and that's okay. And again, I highly recommend you watch some of RJ's content, because he's been able to achieve over $10,000 per year in bank bonus hunting for the last few years in a row. And so just like with credit card products, my main goal is to take as much value from these banks as they're willing to reasonably give me. And I think in the background over the next few months, I'm going to keep opening some checking and savings account products with really good promotional offers. And then I hope to do a follow-up video here, maybe at the beginning of next year, with a follow-up as to how my journey has been going. But if there's anything you take away from this video, I really just hope it's a feeling of curiosity. And I also really hope you can go out there and research bank bonus hunting for yourself, because again, yes, the banks are truly willing to give out this money that easily. But with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you made it to the end and really enjoyed it, well then a like would be appreciated. And that means I've also really got a good feeling you're gonna love this video.